Alright, today we're going to do our second lesson on animation and the timeline, and we're going to be looking at multi-layer animation effects. So we're going to go ahead and choose this HTML5 canvas, and I'm going to change the stage to green today. Let's choose this dark green right here. Okay, so the first layer I'm going to choose is my palette. And on that, we're going to put some blue, dark blue, and I'm going to make a little swatch for that. And I'm also going to put some red, a little darker red. That one. Swatch over here for the red and some white. Okay. Alright, so the next layer so what we're going to be building here is basically, I call it the Grover face. So let's go ahead and build our basic face first. So let's come out here to about 15, and we're going to put a new keyframe there, F6 on your keyboard, and now let's make a new layer, and let's put our face outline. So we're going to make this blue. And I'm just going to use my oval tool, and if I hold down the shift key, I can make sure it's nice and round. Oops. Okay, so how do we not do that? So I'm going to Control Z to undo, and this time I'm going to double click. Double clicking gets both the fill and the stroke. There we go. So that way we don't move just the outside or just the inside without the outside. Okay, so this is our face layer. Okay. And now we're going to make our smile. So I'm just going to get the red right here. And I'm going to take the oval tool and do like this. I'm going to turn this face. Let's undo that. So we need to make a new layer first. And then let's lock the face layer and the palette layer. So we're going to call this mouth. Right. And now we can use our oval tool to make our mouth. And I'm going to take the black selection arrow, and I'm going to select about that much of it right there, and delete. How do I make these little corners like this? The way I did that is when I first started, let me just go ahead and move this up here first. When I first started, I made sure my stroke was about 13 right there. Okay. And that way I get a nice thick outline, and when you cut it out, it tends to leave a little more of the outline. Okay, so now I'm going to make my eyes. So let's make an eye layer. Eye layer. And I'm going to use the circle or the oval tool as well. So I'm just going to take, I don't want my eyes to be red. Undo. Let's get that white. And I'm going to hold down my shift key. There we go. And then remember, if I hold down shift and alt, and then undo. Right. If I select the whole thing by double clicking shift and alt, there we go. I can make another eye that looks exactly like the first eye. Okay, so now I have all my layers that I need to animate my Grover face. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is come over here to about 30, and we're going to go ahead, or actually I just need to come over here to 16, and let's make a new keyframe, so a new blank frame. So that's going to be F7, right? Now I do want, I'm going to turn off, I do want all my other layers over here. So I want my face layer to go all the way over here to 30. So I'm going to hit F6, make a new keyframe, and I want that face layer to go all the way across. And really it's my face and my background layer. Okay, so now let's go back up here to my eye layer, and I'm going to turn on my onion skinning, right? And as you can see where my original eyes are. And now I want to make my new eyes. So I'm going to get the oval tool. It's already on white. And what I want to do is have my eyes close. Okay, so I'm just going to make a new eye right here. And then make sure all these other layers are locked. Right. And then I'm going to come up here and do this. Select about half of it and delete. Okay, double click and then Shift Alt, and then I got another eye right there. Whoops. Shift Alt, double click, Shift Alt. There we go. Now I got two eyes. Okay, so now I got my closed eyes, and I want my eye layer now, my closed eye layer, to go all the way over here. So I'm going to hit F6. Right, that's going to take it all the way across. So now let's do the mouth. I'm going to come here on the mouth layer, F7, new blank layer, or new blank frame, and turn on my onion skinning. Should already be on. Let's see what happens when I go over here. Okay, there it is. I'm not sure why I'm not seeing that. Alright, I'm going to unlock the, oh, because it was locked. Okay, I'm going to lock the eyes, so I don't mess with those. Alright, so now I'm going to make my new mouth. So first I got to get my color. Okay, so I need my palette. So let's get the palette over here. Right, I'm going to come all the way over here. F6. Got my palette back. Let's go back here on my mouth. Get my red. And red. Now I'm going to get, I want to make that an open mouth, right? I want him to be surprised. So I'm just going to draw the open mouth like that. Now I don't want it to be that high, so I'm just going to come up here, double click, move it down, superimpose it over the onion skinned mouth. Okay, and then now I'm going to click over here and F6 for new keyframe. And there he is with his open mouth. Alright, now, for my eyes and my mouth, I need to animate them. So I'm going to come over here about halfway between one, actually I'm going to go wait really close, like maybe around 12. And then I'm going to right click, create shape tween. And then the same thing here, right click, create shape tween. And then right here, maybe around 22, right click, create shape tween, and right click, create shape tween. Alright, I'm going to turn my onion skinning off. Go here to frame number 1, and now I can hit the play button. And there you go. You see that it opens his mouth and closes his eyes. Alright. Now I'm not sure what's going on there. Why in the animation of the eye it does that thing. But it seems to do that for some reason. But the mouth animates pretty well. So, let's see. What if we Drag that over like that. Let's see what happens now. Well, I'm sure there's a way to fix it, but for now we're just going to be happy with it the way that it is. That it does in fact animate for the most part. Okay, so this is your project. Create a Grover face where the smile turns into a big happy yelling mouth and the eyes go from big wide eyes to closed eyes.